Hello, this is Jess. We're going to do chat session number 47, December 17th, 2017. And we're off, and this is the Tidbits of History. 1903 on this day. Near Kitty Hawk, North Carolina, Orville and Wilbur Wright make the first successful flight in history of a self-propelled, heavier-than-air aircraft. Orville piloted the gasoline-powered propeller-driven biplane, which stayed aloft for 12 seconds and covered 120 feet on its inaugural flight. A lot of testing and stuff from these guys. A couple failures, but they just kept on with it and kept on with it until they did it. And I think on that same day, they flew it maybe 3 or 4 more different times. Stayed up for a minute or whatever, so they started figuring it out. The original plane can be seen at the National Air and Space Museum in Washington, D.C. It's on permanent display there. Alright, so that's 1903. Now we're going to go to the year 2000 on this day. San Francisco wide receiver Terrell Owens sets a new league record of 20 catches in a single game. The record was previously held by Tom Fears with 18 receptions in 1950 with the LA Rams. It's just funny, here we are in 2017 and Terrell Owens is on the Hall of Fame docket or whatever, and they make the votes for him and stuff. And I think that he was good enough as an athlete in football to be in the Hall of Fame, but for some reason they tie in the I'm not sure what the word would be, the other part of how they think that a person should act that's in football. There's to a degree, if there's crimes committed or if there's some kind of heinous act against people or whatever that's committed by somebody who has good a record as he does. I'm not even exactly sure of his record, but I know it's up there. Look, here we are in 2000 talking about sets a new league record of 20 catches in a single game. That's just one of the many things that he did. Maybe I'll look up his record sometime and come back and talk about that some more. But I just think Terrell Owens was maybe, bolsterous away from football. Not boast, I don't know if that's the right word, but just real overbearing personality. But I think that how far do you take that to what the person does on the field, because he might have had a lot of encounters with interviewers and different things, how he, his enthusiasm carried over a little bit, maybe was even aggressive a little bit, but he performed on the field, and that's where the the focus should be from the people that vote for these guys to get in. Like I said, there has to be some kind of rule, how far do you go before somebody's eliminated and they get taken off the ballot when it concerns law and different things that are not worthy of the Hall of Fame at that point, because it's a different kind of situation. But just because you're loud and vocal and enthusiastic about it off the field, I don't think that should be held against you, while you're on the sidelines ranting and raving. Hey, that's whatever it takes to, psych somebody up. That's football. But maybe I'm just rambling on about this, but I just don't think they should have an emotional view of Terrell Owens. I think they should have a statistical view of what he did while he was there and put it against the ones that they've already put into the Hall of Fame and see where he stacks up. Like I said, I'm not even 100% sure what his achievements are, but the point is that he was on the docket, so I would imagine they're pretty darn good. They just don't let anybody, hey, you're going to be in the Hall of Fame. No, they pick people that performed. So again, it's just funny to me. They're talking about that on TV this year. It's the voting's getting ready to happen. You have all this stuff going on, and Terrell Owens hadn't been voted in yet, and I think it's time that he should be. But just like I said, I'm not going to make a fuss about it or start writing letters or nothing. But I just think that he should be in the in the Hall of Fame on his game achievements, on his feats of whatever like I said, he's on the docket, so I would imagine it's pretty darn good stuff record wise. But just seeing it, it's amazing. I mean, the guy was phenomenal. So what do you do? Okay, enough about that. We're rambling on. I'm sorry I'm rambling on about that, but sometimes certain things in football, well, certain things in any kind of topic, you come across odd situations and things that don't make sense. And I know the reason that Terrell Owens isn't in the Hall of Fame is because of his emotional level off the field. So I don't know. That's just not odd to me, because if you look at the stats, he should be in. Because he's, like I said, he's on the ballot, so there's some special stuff going on there. Okay, what else? Well, my leg continues to swell up and go back down, to swell up and go back down. So hopefully it'll start going back down and staying down, but still swelling on me. I go back to the doctor on Wednesday. Hopefully he'll make a call on when the stitches come out, and I can get on a program of going back to my job. Do a lot of standing on my job, so I got to get some kind of build up to those long hours on my feet and stuff, because it's pretty tough. But anyway, okay. We're gonna make them shorter. I know I may ramble on about certain things, and so I'll stop here. Be truthful, be happy, and let's look out for each other, okay? I always do, then I start talking again, but Seattle got a whooping today. I'm just glad it was by a good team. But yeah, they tore Seattle up, and that's okay. They're still in the hunt, and hopefully they'll secure a wild card when it's all said and done in the next 2 games. But disappointed, but at the same time, 12th man out there feeling it. It just was horrible. Now, I was unfortunately committed to something that took me away from watching the game, so I didn't get to see it, but that's okay. I was doing something else that I needed to be doing. But anyway, I know it was devastating. I saw, so what was it, some huge score to 7. I don't know, it's horrible. But that's it. Have a great Sunday evening. Bye.